We're so glad you could join us today as we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments and character of our new and returning inductees. The NJHS stands for more than just good grades. It represents scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship. Today, we honor students who exemplify these pillars, not just in the classroom, but in their everyday lives. These students have not only upheld their academic responsibilities, but also have spent their time volunteering in and outside of the school. Such places include the Salvation Army, writing Valentines for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, the Credit Union, the Methodist Church Food Drive. They have tutored their peers in after hours. They have worked rec basketball tournaments, and some of them have also done the Christmas Carol concessions for the Rantoul Historical Society. We are very proud of this. There are some special thank yous that we would like to say tonight, starting with our very own Catherine Miller, who designed our t-shirts this year. Next, a thank you to Ms. Harms' father, who has generously donated the t-shirts again to us this year at no cost. To Ms. Norwood, who has gone above and beyond on getting us everything we need or overlook, which if you know Ms. Harms or I, is sometimes quite a bit. Ms. Jacobs and Ms. Stevens for the mentorship and logistical support. And finally, our two chaperones who helped our NJHS first field trip go so smoothly, Mike and Robin. This is Ms. Harms and I's second year manning NJHS, and I would like to send a general thank you to our students and staff who have been so patient with us as we continue to learn and grow as professionals. Each year we find more opportunities for the students to participate in, and we always have room for improvement. We cannot continue to do this without all of your support. Now, I will have the two 8th grade officers come up to the podium and present the 5 NJHS pillars that all of these students have displayed in one way or another. And as they present each pillar, Ms. Harms will light a candle representing that pillar. Alyssa and Catherine, please join me.
The first pillar is the scholarship pillar. Scholarship grows as you develop a passion for knowledge to help you understand, to solve problems, and to create. We gain knowledge through our learning experiences, the ones that happen in the classroom, and other experiences we have outside of school. Scholars look for opportunities to learn.
Service. Service is an act of volunteering your time and using your skills and talents to help others. Through our service efforts as individuals or as a group, we learn more about the needs of our community. As a National Junior Honor Society member, you will have opportunities to plan and perform volunteer service activities.
Leadership. Leadership is your ability to communicate in ways that influence and inspire others to act. Leadership is setting the example of your words and actions to motivate others to follow. Effective leadership happens when you begin to know yourself as a leader. NJHS members are leaders in and out of the classroom.
Character. Character is the sum of your morals, values, and ethics that helps define you as a person. Your character grows as you grow and will do so throughout your life. Your character is on display every day in your actions and choices you make. Character is measured in qualities such as responsibility, caring, and self-control. Being a member of the NJHS gives you the opportunity to be a positive influence on the character of your peers.
Citizenship. Citizenship is a reflection of the concern you have for our community and displayed in your behavior and attitude. We show this by engaging with our local communities and through actions that connect us to civic empowerment. As an NJHS member, you will have opportunities and experiences to be good citizens in your community and beyond.
Thank you, ladies. Next, we will recite our NJHS pledge led by Ms. Harms. Students, if you can please rise.
Repeat after me. I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
the the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And will maintain and encourage. High standards of scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship.
You may now be seated. All right, and now we will start our membership announcement. Ms. Harms and I earlier this week asked all of their teachers, past and present, if anybody would like to send in a little note about the students. So as I call their name, I will be reading some of those notes off. I will say we received a lot for all of these students, so I did have to kind of condense, but just know there were many very beautiful words said about our kiddos. All right, ready to start us off? Okay, Alyssa Meeker. Alyssa shows a maturity beyond her years and will be ready to tackle high school next year. Alyssa takes control in the classroom and always ensures that she has her things done on time and correctly. Catherine Miller. Catherine is a very hard worker every day in class. She goes above and beyond in everything she does. Serena Bennett. Serena is about her business. She takes great responsibility for herself and her learning and wants to understand what is presented to her on a deeper level. Keep it up. Connor Cribbett. Connor goes above and beyond to ensure that his academics are top-notch. He is a devoted member of any team he decides to join, and teachers appreciate his ability to have fun and succeed in all aspects. Raelle Grant. Raelle brings life to every space she is in. She always has a smile and a laugh to share and makes the day brighter. She works hard and pays great attention to detail in her work. Milani Houston. Milani is a quiet but brilliant addition to any classroom she walks in. She is always on top of her work and goes the extra mile to ensure she understands what is asked of her. She is as dependable as she is responsible, and her teachers appreciate her positive attitude. Rosalie Roche is so expressive and such an interesting person. She works hard, including on her iReady every day. She always asks for help if she doesn't understand something, and this will serve her well as she continues on her academic journey. And for our 7th graders, Zoe Bell. Zoe is an amazing student because she brings enthusiasm, curiosity, and dedication to everything she does. She consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic, asks thoughtful questions, and shows a genuine eagerness to learn. Her positive attitude and collaborative spirit always make her a joy to work with. Lexi Boykins. Lexi is a hardworking student who claims she has always had difficulty in math, but could have fooled me. Lexi is a self-starter and a motivated individual. She is accepting of others, willing to help others, and also has a great personality. I can't wait to see how successful she will be in life. Now for our 2nd row, Maya Carlo. She is a great student and wonderful young lady. All her classmates want her to read out loud, and she is always well predisposed to do it. In addition, she's sociable, funny, and very smart. She instantly lights up the room when she walks in and will always be the first to ask how your day is going. Marissa Crago. Marissa is a caring individual. Even though change can be difficult, Marissa came to aid her this year and made a seamless transition. She appears to make friends easily and is a diligent student. She's not just concerned with her grades, but truly understanding and learning the material presented to her. I appreciate Marissa and her family moving to Rantoul so that we could have the opportunity to work with her. Lily Culbertson. Curiosity for the content, self-advocacy for ensuring she has an understanding and a willingness to help others. These make her stand out as the compassionate individual that she is, and she's always willing to help her friends in need. She lights up the room when she walks in. Lucas Curtis. always willing to lend a hand, studious and serious, but also has a great sense of humor. Lucas is a great student because he consistently demonstrates curiosity, dedication, and a strong work ethic. His positive attitude and willingness to help others also makes him a standout both academically and personally. Katia Diaz Lopez self-advocates respectfully to ensure she has a full comprehension of the content, can always be seen smiling with her friends, and brings a sense of calm to the classroom that is appreciated by all of her teachers and classmates. Sawyer Kelly, always loyal and helpful to his friends. Sawyer is an outstanding candidate for the National Junior Honor Society due to his strong academic performance, leadership skills, and commitment to serving others. With his positive attitude, integrity, and genuine desire to make a difference, Sawyer exemplifies the core values of scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship. Hannah Miller. Hannah is a great student with a fun personality. She is a hard worker and has great ideas to share during class discussions. She is a joy to have in class and always puts her best foot forward. Guadalupe Navarrete Ramirez. She's not only a brilliant student, but also an amazing person. She's exited the access test with flying colors, but decided to stay in bilingual classes to honor her family roots. She's always willing to help other students. She is friendly and responsible. She stands out for being a great student and also an athlete. Jamie Lee Pagan. A great attitude in class, helps her peers, and positively participates in class. She's a force to be reckoned with when she sets her heart to something, and it has been a joy watching her grow more and more into the outstanding student she has been all year long. Emmeline Reiners. Emmeline is polite and a hard worker. She always participates and has great ideas for discussions. She's always ready for class and is willing to help peers and teachers when they are both in need. Catalea Rist. Kat is polite and sweet, easily lighting up each room she joins. She is a model student and her dedication shines through each day. She frequently participates in class and stands up for her friends and classmates when needed. Lexi Rosenberger. Lexi is a bright and brilliant student. She has a very outgoing personality and is willing to help peers when asked. She's friendly. She never fails to say hi and good morning. She is a force to be reckoned with, a leader both in and out of the classroom. She manages schoolwork, maintains a high GPA, and also balances school with basketball, volleyball, softball, and track. Although she is busy, Lexi remains poised, empathetic, and humble. She has dedicated her faith in God and unwaveringly loyal to her family and friends. Mila Rosenberger. She has worked very hard in class this year, and it is so recognized. Mila has a great sense of humor and is very conscientious of her work, and her attendance is impeccable. If Mila is out of the classroom, mostly due to field trips, her absence is noted. Mila is accepting, kind, and willing to help others. She's involved in several extracurricular activities, and her time management skills are on point. Keep working hard and doing what you know is right. Morgan Sellers. Morgan's academic success is a testimony to how ambitious and motivated she is in and out of the classroom. Morgan is very good at advocating for herself and her peers, never letting someone feel isolated or alone. She is very friendly and inviting to all of her classmates. Marley Walker. Marley is a smiling face every morning, especially on the days when her teachers and peers need it most. Marley is bright, bringing laughter wherever she goes. She is dependable and one of the first students a teacher can look towards for help. Her peers also appreciate her willingness to help them in a time of need. Jackson Wisniewski. Jackson is a bright student who enjoys showing off his talents in the classroom and on the basketball court. He is always willing to help at a moment's notice, and that is appreciated by those around him. Jackson is a leader and does so fearlessly. And last but certainly not least, Jet Wright. Jet has worked very hard in class and his efforts are recognized by all. Jet has a fun personality and is always ready to learn. He is a hard worker both on and off the court and always gets his work done on time with great quality. He is a very helpful standout student and we love when he decides to participate. And that concludes our 2025 induction ceremony for NJHS. Please join me in giving our students a round of applause.